The National Earthquake Information Center in Colorado keeps track of every measurable tremor on Earth. Satellite dishes pick up data from seismographs around the world. Seismographs are instruments anchored to the ground to record the Earth's movements. During a quake, a needle suspended in the instrument makes a pattern of lines that tells how much shaking occurred. Waverly Person, who heads the Earthquake Information Center, watches these lines come in. Fast-moving primary, or P waves, arrive first.
P arrival here, P arrival here, P here. See, oh, this is New Hampshire. There's a P there. This earthquake, I think, is not in the United States, but it's a pretty big quake. Probably, maybe south. This is just coming in. We don't even know where it is yet. This is an earthquake. This is the type of thing that just happened. We talk about prediction. We didn't predict this. We cannot predict. We cannot forecast. The earthquake is occurring.
Within minutes, a computer determines the precise location and magnitude of each quake. This information is sent to the pagers of others who follow up and check for damage. People have recorded earthquakes for centuries. A Chinese mathematician built the first seismoscope almost 2,000 years ago. A pendulum inside this device moves during a quake. This causes the balls in the dragon's mouths to spill into the frogs' mouths below. Measurements are a little more sophisticated these days. But even with modern technology, predicting a quake remains an elusive goal. Seismologist Lucy Jones explains.
Earthquakes are probably fundamentally unpredictable. And a key to seeing why that's true is to understand that we don't really want to predict earthquakes. There are 20 or 30 earthquakes every day somewhere in Southern California, just Southern California. What we're trying to do is not to predict earthquakes, but to predict which of the earthquakes we have are going to turn out to be large ones. To be able to do that, there would have to be something different in the way a big earthquake begins than in the way a small earthquake begins. And as far as we can tell, there isn't a difference.
To predict a quake, scientists need to recognize changes in the Earth that signal a quake's about to happen. They tried to position equipment in the right place at the right time to record the warning signs, but they haven't had much luck. History tells us where earthquakes are likely to happen, but just because a big quake is supposed to strike doesn't mean that it will.